Jackson.
Yes,
that goes in. Jackson's got his third bucket.
Yeah, he got to be out of here in about a second.
They've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win, surrendering this high field goal percentage.
Yeah, 1 point. Yeah, 1 free throw surgery.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Lakers. From outside the arc, here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So he's putting up 100% of their time.
Journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his brother's path to the NBA.
This team's got some change. They're not far from it, though. I think they're right pieces to move.
For the Greek freak.
Who cares about them anymore?
Word. I do think they're the 7 or 8 seed in the West, though.
I think at this point, everybody should actually be trying to take everything this team has.
Yeah, they have. I did a trade for him. Shouldn't have. Luke did trade with him. Shouldn't have. And you did trade with him.
And Greg, even with teams
Probably shouldn't have. I say that with you because Max would definitely want to be back. He definitely wants to be back.
And still at least 4 because
He's doing over there.
at the rim. But
I don't know. He's coming off the bench though, so I know he wants to go back to Prince. I'm pretty sure.
Dang. Start?
Nah, Chris Paul's in the start. That's why I was saying it's interesting that Dame and Hero both starting because they wasn't before. It was not. I'm pretty sure Simons was in the lineup. Paul was not starting. But, you know, it was a long season, you know. A long season. And going against the Lakers, I'd put my best 5 players. Those 5 they had out there, all who I think they're the best 5 players. I don't know who that played the most successful to line up. I mean, when they got them Bogdanovic in the start, they're a better team.
They got shooters that can done.
And it helps out the extra guys that come off the bench. You know, you keep Bogdanovic in line, you got some more firepower coming off the bench. You got 2 Bogdanovic that come off the bench. Niggas ain't shit, right?
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the
That's what I like about Dave Murray's.
finding points in
Yeah,
transition.
that's what I don't like about Terry's team with Horton Tucker and David Roddy.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, he
Yep.
started out as a pure
There's something about those 2 guys. They remind me of a pair of chicken nuggets. I said it. I said it.
Johnson, he's checked
I
in for the
know
Lakers.
it's something wrong with me saying that. I don't know quite what. I might have offended the entire Chick-fil-A community, but that's fine with me. Those 2 guys remind me of chicken nuggets. I like my NBA players to be long and lean.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
I don't trust Roddy. I don't
107
trust
left in the
him.
first.
Can you imagine the 2 of them fit in?
Pass to
They make a
Johnson.
great tag team.
The 3. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
But Ken Johnson ain't happy neither. He want to be a bigger part of the team's game. No, Ken Johnson. He want to be a bigger part of the team's game plan.
How many years ago?
I don't know, but him and Simon's going back and forth. Simon's like, I'm going to get you like I used to do in crypto. Hey, hold on, he is in crypto. Alright. This is like a home game for Simon.
Bogdanovic against Johnson.
He couldn't wait to come back. He couldn't wait to come back. He had some of his most successful games in this arena. What do you mean?
Here's Giannis.
No mobile home games.
Mobile homes are just as good as homes, Big Father.
This is as good as it
They
gets
pushed him in.
for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
About 7 seconds.
This is one season.
That was longer than Maxie's in here.
Hero.
What about,
And his
these
teammates
guys are trying to
appreciate
become
that
part of the
selfishness.
Celtics. Hold on, man.
Bogdanovic
I've
willing
seen
to get
that.
it to his open guys.
Lets it go
Man,
from
I really
deep.
like getting that to be on the
At that
Celtics,
time on the
though.
buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes
Check
at
your
a
head.
double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by
That was
13.
great.
Second quarter coming up.
Re-sign Cam Johnson. I've been watching him. I've always fucked with him. I was watching him closely since he was on the Storm.
Yep.
That team, man, that's put a great bench.
Fuck that. That team was a Kevin Garnett a big ticket away from contending for championship. A whole team full of role players.
Yeah. That's what I mean, though. Is that team ought to have been a good starting lineup, that would have been an excellent bench. Like, if somebody had a whole starting lineup on their bench, they'd be deep.
Yeah, over here abusing Ibaka looking for the charge. KD on Morant. Van Carroll on Chris Paul. Chris Paul just put the juice on him. Bane open. Alright, they might have finally figured out what kind of team they are. Are you kidding me? I don't know how this team isn't like got 40 wins. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, we don't even need Chris Paul to be in this prime to make this work. Are you like really kidding me? They need D'Antoni. D'Antoni will turn this into a winner, because look at everybody they got. Like, Dame to shoot. You know, all Chris Paul got to do is step inside the Nash pot. You know what I'm saying? KD for the but he wouldn't need to be the KD that always has to do everything in the D'Antoni system. He could just be a guy like Sean Marion was.
KD draws contact.
That's the same though. To me, they should come into the game playing like this. Are you kidding me? Like, I think they can't stop that. But offensively, like, you know, this would be easy. Oh God, not even getting ripped.
I like to think we have the defenses.
Yeah, and I like to think that this Trailblazers Breezers team is a good team, but they have shown for 2 seasons that they're only good on paper. They got all the names.
We allowed some last season.
Alright, hey, listen, man, I'm not sleeping on the Lakers defense. They're the only team that beat now. But I've definitely been disappointed in the play of the Trailblazers / Breezers. Because outside of them two, I can't figure out what. I think the problem here is, once again, he still got it. Yeah. They need Billups, y'all. Right.
Billups.
And not with a clipboard next to a real coach, Scotty Vick. To play these in the second stint, right? Man, maybe we need a new playbook or something. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, man, I don't know, man. Is Chauncey Billups a good coach? Have the Blazers won anything since he's been their coach?
It's like you talking about Portland.
Yeah, but Portland has been to the playoffs since Dan's been there. But if they haven't been to the playoffs since Billups has been there, then it's like he's not a good coach. So.
Maybe. Lillard's also been last couple seasons like on the industry shit.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it up with you, Big Santo. This ain't like 2 seasons ago. I'm aware of some of the niggas that they got. I'm pretty sure they got Simons in real life. I think they got Shaden Sharp in real life. I don't know if they got Jeremy Grant or not. But so to me, much like this team I see right in front of me, seems like they got enough. Seems like they got enough. But I ain't seen nothing happen. I ain't seen nothing happen with that team.
That's the thing, though. That's a good team. Paper. Shaden Sharp is nice, but he don't feel like he's playing 2K. And Simons, he plays better in real life than 2K.
And it's Giddey in the corner.
Jeremy Grant's right around that same movie. But
there's the
other than that, they don't got that because Jeremy Grant shooting the one. He was Jeremy Grant or Amfrey, I guess. And it's just like the real top team with the water.
Yeah, one thing that if I watch the league or not, that's not going to change, not really going to change, is certain organizations, they don't know how to win shit. So, like, it don't surprise me that Portland has been getting around. Because they never, when they got it right that 1 year and the Lakers beat them in the conference finals, that's Scottie Pippen, like, and like, Jermaine O'Neal is like the fourth string power forward, like, kidding me, Brian Grant, yeah, like, so many niggas, Bonzi Wells was out there, it was like so many guys, man, I'll be this Sabonis. So, like, when, you know, certain organizations, when they do well, I'm surprised. That was a great shot. Yeah, certain organizations, including the Nets, you can't even say, I just mentioned earlier about the Nets went to 2 back-to-back finals, but that shit was like so unlikely for them to have gotten kids to begin with. Vince Carter after that, and keeping kids and getting Vince Carter. Like, man, that was so crazy. I don't even know if Vince was in on the years that they went to the championship. I know Richard Jefferson and fucking, he had to be there.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jared Allen. Miller comes in for Banchero. And
Markel
Fultz is subbed in for John Morant.
A snowball chance to have enough to win that championship.
Here's Hero.
But again, it's different. It's a difference between niggas who can like really contend for championships and niggas who happy to be there. Like, you know, the Nets is happy to be in the conversation. A lot of teams is like that.
Robinson.
Great block.
And it's out of bounds to
great block.
retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. That's very true.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
That's very true. Nothing.
We're trying to create like Times Square around here.
Yeah, goddamn Washington gave them man up for nothing, man.
Bane's got his third basket of the night right there.
Turn around, dude.
Mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Okay. Oh, wow. Y'all making everything y'all getting fouled. Yeah, we out of here, y'all. Every single thing y'all getting fouled on, y'all making. Like, I know what's happening here. It's about to be a 60-point blowout.
Well, they want to catch it.
Nah. That last one was real good for that. Yeah, nah, that's not funny, man. That's not funny. That could really happen, you know. Some people not that good.
Niggas will be playing, and you know, Simcast 3 seconds left. From Simcast, it'd be like, Giannis broke his leg. What?
Should have watched.
He was on the bench.
Should have watched it. And when he got up from the bench, it really hurt. Damn, 240 points, man. Let's just get through the date, man.
Oh, you hate that.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm gonna wait till the boys is up for this shit. Throw it up. First game of the day, too. Yeah, we could go. Wait, what's that? Massive slap in the face? Hold on. I've seen it. What is that? Check out the injury report. This nigga hurt me on the play. I need to go see it. Oh, and he hurt. Yeah, Whitehead. Yeah, he ain't gonna rookie of the year. Banton hurt. Towns recovering. Keegan Murray hurt. Jaquavion Smith, Paul George, Robert, McDaniels. A lot of niggas that was gonna get traded definitely is hurt. Gobert, Conley. This has gotta hurt the tent Mama Soda, man. They might wind up slipping.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
This whole getting it hurt right before the fucking transfer market stops. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
We're deliberately going to injure a player so that nobody can fucking transfer for them.
Even the Ron's out.
Yeah. Oh man, he a little
his ankle.
Yeah, y'all got y'all 30th straight, man. Congrats, man. I ain't gonna stand on y'all.
This is probably our best season, best regular season.
Shit, man, this is without a doubt the best regular season. We've had races in the past when me and Blank was in a race, first season or last game. But ain't nobody in this league, I don't think, ever started. Real shit. I don't think not one team ever started 43-1, 40. Let alone to do that. Word up, while another team is out here 45-1. Either way, how you slice it, that definitely happened. I think in Casey's 73-9 year, they didn't have a start this good. We're on pace to lose 2 games this season. So we're not like on pace to be 73-9. We're not on pace to be 74-8. We're on pace to be 80-2. Because it's 82 games. I'm already 45-1. We paid 46. That's already more than half of the motherfuckers. You the same way. Like, we on pace to lose 2 games this season. So when I say it's all about who loses the next game first, it really is, man. Fuck all the rest of this talk down here. All of it, especially on my side. And fuck all the rest of this talk down here. Fuck the goddamn play it out for the pick. Don't nobody care about none of them picks. Whoever wins this year, they saying something. I've been saying this all season. But I knew this in the off season. I knew this as soon as I won. This season was going to be like this. I didn't know you was going to do as much as you have done to get here. But at the same time, I didn't know X-Star was going to do as much as he's done to get here. We kind of expect the Raptor Bros to get here, and I honestly think they lucky to be right here. Real shit. I think the Phoenix is
they moved to the West, too.
Yeah. I think they're real lucky to still be a top team in this league. It's a credit to their system. You know, I'm going to keep it real. It's a credit to their system. I say that because to me, you know, this is the 2 teams that got the Thompson twins, and to me, this Thompson twin not only better, stats show and everything, he on a better team, you ask me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, but I'm wrong about that. I'm wrong. Not that wrong, though. It's only 2 games. Anything could change. But it's also very surprising me that Houston, Kansas is still this good. It's surprising me that the Trailblazers aren't better than this. For real? Like, I don't... But again, man, fuck Durant too. Excuse me. I'm glad the Grizzlies in the hunt. Supersonics. And I think that's everything on this side, right? Blake don't really care about it.
Getting the All-Star game this year?
It's looking like he got the votes. Let's go check that shit, man. You know, things change fast in this league, man. What is he saying? Do I still got 4 guys? No. Yeah, I see you still. What you got? 3? I thought last time we checked you had 3. Yeah, you got 4 now. Do you got 4?
Morant, Giddey, Allen, and Giannis.
Allen is out there. Yeah, I see. This is what I was expecting. You know, because I was going to talk shit if you didn't get 4 out there. I was going to talk some shit at the All-Star game. But I'm still going to talk my shit. All right, y'all know what I'm doing. We playing with Trae Young and DeJounte and Edwards. Cunningham, get out of here. Bam Adebayo, yeah, Bullet Club for life. That's great. You're out of here, all right? We want the balls. Yep. Where's he at? Sabonis. He's a ball brother now. He's an honorary Tongan. And we'll take KD. Y'all can keep Jokic if y'all want, all right? Or not. Okay. We got KD. We want all the guys that played with us.
KD played with us.
Yeah. Before, yep. On a season.
You before.
Alright. Well, you stand on that side, and I'll stand on this side. And we ask KD which side he want to go. That's what they should have did with Westbrook and Harden in the fucking OKC locker room. They just solved a lot of fucking problems right there. I seen winning time. Them niggas should have just apologized and hugged. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this All-Star game.
Harden. Yes. The rest of like, I think we do it. Yeah, you played with him before. You went to the Nets.
Damn, I didn't know that really happened like that. That's fucked up. But I'm not fucking with him.
I don't know if it happened like that.
I'm not fucking with him, bro. I used to think Russ was the weird one because he was the one coming to the game dressed like he was in fucking golf wang and shit. So I'm like, alright, bro, alright. But at the time, I didn't know that he was from California, you know, because see, that puts everything in perspective. So, I ain't question that, alright? But at least for him, you know.
That's still pretty outrageous in California, too.
Nah, but still, man, you know, I was wondering why he was out there dressed like Future, like, but him being from California answers the question. It would have answered it that day for me, had I known. Especially while they taking my Lakers out of the playoffs and the window's closing, alright, and niggas know it, and niggas don't want to say it out loud. Heard up, but it's the facts though, man. It's all good. But what I'm saying is, I apologize to Russell Westbrook for anything I may have ever said to him. I know Russ. I know at least you ain't never forced your way off of 3 teams. Yep. You done play for all these same teams though. Yep. But you ain't not there because you ain't want to be there. You not there because you had a bad rap. Yep. They blamed you for everything, Russ. It was Harden's fault. It's hard now.
Tatum on the defensive player list.
Is he? Does he deserve to be on this list though? Yeah, he had them blocks. Yeah, I think he had checked that on the season. Like he the highest up for blocks for like a guard. Was that it? Oh damn, he ain't up here on his blocks list neither. Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought he had, oh there you go down there. Yeah, hold on. Is he the highest up for a guard? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Hey, word up. Yeah, all these niggas big as hell. They're using 6'8" Garuba at center. Damn, he is the highest non-power forward center up there. He got the steals though. Halliburton, Herbert Jones, Chris Paul, Paul George. Chris Paul George. Man, them Simmons out here working, man. Yep, Giddy out here working, man. Ja Morant, Gilgeous, Harden, Ball, Garland, Van Vliet, Giannis. Alright, yep, Jared Allen and Giannis up here. Giannis gonna get his boys. It don't matter who he play with. He gonna get to the ball first. You gotta love that. I'm about to run the Miami damn offense and shit, man. What the fuck am I thinking, man? Why am I still running? I gotta think about this for a while.
When you're finished with these screens, swap Kessler and Bassey around.
Yeah, yeah, not bad about that too. Yeah, I thought about that once the game started. And when it was close. Larry Nance, right calf cramp. That's what I got right now, left calf cramp. Alright, that was that. And this is the rookie report. And then I'm a number 2 in scoring. Number 2 in rebounding. Number 4 in assists. Number 5 in steals. Tied for 3rd in steals. And number 2. Oh, hold on, man. DJ Steele's a rookie? Hold on, man. He got an easy too. Hold on. Let's take him out the G League. Let's look at the G League leaders. Yep, Matt Ryan, Lindy Waters. D House. I don't know who Shaq Buchanan down there, South Bay Lakers. That's so weird to me that their teams, I mean, their players playing for your G League team. But your players playing for Capital City Go-Go.
Oh, that guy.
I don't know him.
Yep.
You better stay over there. You better not.
Let me rank this by who got who. Hold up. Alright, my one guy played for the Long Island Nets, and he's damn sure better be trying to stay close to his family, y'all. Yep. Stewarts. He was Canton.
Maybe they're just the G League teams that they were playing for before they were drafted. So they just stay on those teams if you send them in the G League.
But I do see all three of Mama Soda's players play for different teams. That's tricky, man. You would think that the Mama Soda Little League team, I mean, G League equivalent team would need those three. And this is crazy. This is like, instead of like sending them to NXT, this is like sending them on excursion to Mexico. Like, you know you belong in Indiana, but we're gonna send your ass to Santa Cruz in Canada.
Yep, that's what New Japan does.
Yeah. Yeah, XR's guys all play.
You need training and discipline and be able to take orders for other people that you don't know, so you're heading to Europe. Yeah. To America.
And Fire Pro got it in it too. That's the best part about that. Back. It is like so cool to me that Fire Pro basically has that in it. That's like so fire to me. You're like, send them away.
Well, that's what all Japanese companies do, don't they?
Yeah, I like that. Have you seen that shit Oscar was tweeting about the other day?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I like she's speaking out about shit. I don't care.
Start speaking out about the fucking treatment she's getting in WWE as well, though.
That's letting me know, though, you know.
I don't understand the people that are complaining about her fucking wrestling, though. That's just stupid.
I don't know if people complaining about her wrestling, but people are fucking idiots, so. I'm more concerned with what Oscar's complaining about, because she don't speak very often, like, seriously. She be trolling and shit. She's still trolling doing that, but, you know, in the comments, but, you know what I'm saying, man. I'm glad she's doing it.
Yep, I liked how she put the ... though, with her fucking, you know, the people she's made friends with, and ... Like, yeah, I know, it's Kyrie.
I think she put over, like, Becky, Charlotte, and Triple H.
Yep, and then ... because, you know, she can't say Kyrie yet, because she's not technically there yet.
Yeah, I'm real curious what happens with, Izzy Morena.
But hey, WWE must have listened to fucking the little rant I had on your stream club that, you know, the women's tag division's just fucking the tournament titles, because, you know, they just handed the belt to somebody else now.
I was watching Raw before I just came back.
No tournament required.
Because I like that bitch, but as soon as she said, I'm the tag team champion now, I turned that shit right off and came back up in here, because I ain't even about to watch. It's like they literally, like, bro, I gotta, like, deal with Sasha and Naomi wrestling in, like, bingo halls and shit, when they should be the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions, main event and pay-per-views and shit. And no disrespect to Stardom, but the point that they proved when they put them titles on the fucking tables and walked out, it's like come on, like where's your self-awareness at? Any of that shit. Like, the company literally is like doing that, like marginalizing, and then like I seen the actual show. I don't know what happened, but I seen Kaden and Casey kind of been there, because I mean I know that they was next in line anyway. They're like the only tag team still left, which is crazy, because like 7 months ago it was like 5-8 tag teams and shit. And like one slapped together one. And now it's like none. It's like so tricky. But they clearly don't care about the women's tag team division.
They clearly don't care about the fucking women's division. Yeah. As I said, I didn't even watch the fucking highlights. Yeah. I just read the fucking highlights this time, because I was like, let me see if it's interesting enough to read it.
I'm about to watch this match.
Just annoy me when fucking to watch. So I read it, and then I read the whole fucking, like, yeah, they hyped up this person with a video package, and then she got totally destroyed in minutes. So I was like, oh, okay, so this is, this just Bianca Belair all over again.
Yeah, who hasn't? I seen the thing last night that Bianca Belair ain't been seen since SummerSlam. I don't like that kind of shit, maybe. Like, you lose the belt, so
Well, that's because she needs to get repackaged to, you know,
one of the hurt businesses.
look evil.
Like what? What you mean?
She has to go fucking, you know, make a suit and everything to make herself fucking look evil. Work for the street profits, they put on a suit and all of a sudden become the nation.
Wait, they got suits?
Yeah, they're the nation.
I need to watch this.
Remember you made that joke about the Nation of Islam? That's why I haven't been calling them the Nation of Domination, they're just the nation. They're the nation, it's Lashley's nation.
Alright, man, I gotta see these guys.
They all come out in their fucking little fucking
I gotta see this.
Four Horsemen style suits and everything, dressed to impress.
I gotta
Shout at
see
people
this.
in suits.
I gotta see this, man.
Open up my window with them.
Yeah, I don't know when that coming back, but I can't wait to see that too.
That's what it sounds like. Like Bucky Johnson's crew.
Yeah, they're no longer the Hurt Business, you know. They're the nation. Until they actually fucking tell us their actual fucking name, they're the nation. That's all
I
they
can't
are.
wait to see this, man. I ain't even watching SmackDown. All that shit kind of whack, though. I do want to see Trish. I've seen her backstage with some pants on, so I know what that means. Yeah, we out though. Yeah. I'm playing in tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not really with that. Yeah, that's my team.
There was a lot of red in that one corner there. What the hell is going on in that corner?
I don't know. I gotta check some things backstage. I gotta talk to Indiana, Washington, Milwaukee.
I don't have a full team. Does that mean I get to keep players?
What you
I get to
mean?
keep everybody?
No, you trying to get your extra player, man? Let me put this thing on the computer so you can get your extra player.
I do not want to get anybody to fucking then get attached to their book and watch them fucking play well and everything and then get stolen away from me again.
Nah, these guys I'm still on all these guys above here. They all getting fired soon. Where they at? Yep, all these guys. Yep. Well, not all these guys, but the computer thought they was gonna help themselves out. And they tried to help us out. I did this, but I ain't do this. I ain't do this shit. And I'm glad they signed that motherfucker. I ain't do this neither, but I did trade these motherfuckers for each other, because I know they used to have this guy, and this nigga was gonna be anyway. But the rest of these guys, they're gonna wind up on the free agency. I don't know about them really though. It's a lot of controversy with that one. But who knows, man? This probably got stuck out there too.
1.9.
It was 2.9.
Wait a minute, Casey has been with you?
Yeah,
Since when?
Since 11-1, after he got cut from the Breeze team and they illegally
For
signed him.
1.9 million?
I'm trying to figure out, so they must have waited the 2 days out and signed him for a brand new damn. You got a point. I thought they just picked him up on the option, but they did not pick him up on, that is an illegal
No, because look,
signing.
Bree signed him for fucking 2.8, which was still fucking cheap.
Yeah, that's an illegal signing by the computer.
And Casey
though.
signed him even cheaper, fucking.
Yeah, and that's also an
A day
illegal
later.
signing by the computer.
Oh, no, not a day later.
Nah, it was 3 days later, so that means that if it was a day later, it'd have still been for that 2.87. This is what I
Yeah,
thought
it was like
happening.
4 days later.
But now that I'm seeing, this is not for the same amount of money. They signed him to a brand new deal, and that is
Wait, so
definitely
Bree signed
illegal.
him and fired him?
Well, Bree signed him and I fired him because that's an illegal deal.
But you didn't fire him for Casey's team.
Not yet. But I also didn't fire him
But you
yet.
fired him 3 days later from him signing for Breeze, but, you know, the face of the Fight Club has to keep him longer.
Well, I mean, you could say that.
I
But
see
the
what's going
Celtics
on.
got Jet Howard for about 5 months now, and ain't nobody batting an eyelash about that. But he's about to be in free agency in a second too.
Biased boy club.
Nah, we ain't not cutting nobody. We haven't cut any of these people yet. It's not biased. Once I realized that they was getting out of hand, I said I'm gonna select a date in the future. Might be the day after the trade deadline. There's gonna be some player movement because I'm pretty sure all these guys are getting cut now. Well, not all of them. I don't think I'm cutting Wagner from the Browns. Yep.
Drummond for 4.8.
Yeah, man, I probably should do this shit today because I keep seeing these niggas in the trade fine and that's gonna get all messy after that. Like, I ain't cut them from your team. You crazy and shit. But these are illegal ass deals. You know, if we go there to try to sign these guys, they're gonna ask for $22 million this season, especially this motherfucker, right? So with the computer signing for this low.
Yeah, I know, because Dinwiddie's is looking like 19.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. It took like 10% less to be here, and that's not the same as picking them up on this deal right here, which is what this team kept doing. You feel what I'm saying? They literally kept doing it. Cut them, next team took them. See what happened. The next team took them up. That's when I decided, you know, I'm done. I'm gonna just let this shit marinate and let league get to maximum capacity. Every team pick up one person. That's what I'm talking to you now. If you want to sneak you a guy on your roster, you know, we ain't gonna cut him off of your roster. Man, I don't think I'm cutting this guy. But I think the computer signed not just him for Hardy. I think the computer's the one who signed all these guys for Hardy. Yeah, I think I said it for the computer to fill up his roster at the end of the season because he had like 13. So
yeah, they would have, because look, 1.1, 1.9, 1.9, at least that one's booking a little bit more believable. 11.3.
I think the computer signed all these guys on the last day. Like, oh shit, like you can see it there. You can literally tell. And this is when I said they took him, picked up his option, his contract. If the niggas cut him. But these was actual deals, you feel what I'm saying? They picked up his deal, they signed Podzinski to like hit rookie, but he on a $15 million deal. 3 years too. So they signed him to a real contract, you know. The rest of this shit is some bullshit. Kaminsky on 1.9. Chenzo, that looked like a legit deal. But I ain't about to go this far back.
See, Batum for 11.7 seems like a fair enough deal.
Yeah, but Cornet for 1 year, 2.4. That even Cornet, I don't like him.
But the 11 point thing seems to be a pattern as well. So is that like the standard deal for booking 2 years?
That's crazy. That is crazy. Batum for 1 year for 11.7. Like that's it. That is a crazy price to pay. That's too high for Batum.
That's what I mean, he ain't that good.
Honestly, like, this would make more sense if this is the other way around. I'm just saying it because maybe they're younger. It would make more sense if he was demanding that much money, but whatever, man. Better than minimum and all that. But I'm not going to go this far back, like, at all. I'm going back this far. Right
DiVincenzo for 4.9.
31st. That's the last day I did something. It was like on the 30th. And I cut him here. Yeah, and I was hoping somebody would pick up Dinwiddie off of this contract. I didn't even realize they picked him up.
I tried to get Dinwiddie, remember?
Yeah, this is how I know this right here is an illegal deal, because I remember
That's how I know he's like 19 fucking million.
Yeah, I know too.
Because he refused fucking minimum.
Yeah, and he wasn't trying to take like
and then
for
he takes
example,
fucking 2 minimums at completely different prices.
This team right here got capped, right? They got 11 mil, but I know that Westbrook, no matter what I do up here, even when I got the space for him on this roster, and I'm using this as an example because I've seriously considered it. I did the research. I know the top 10 most technically fouled players in league history, all right? And Westbrook's like the only guard up there. No, that's the problem. He's not signed. And that he, of all the current players playing today, is technically, through them technical fouls, the most raging player playing today. Yep. Yeah, he got more text than everybody, y'all. Yep. Well, that's a guard, yeah, for sure. Let me see something. I want to go check now.
That's okay, Westbrook. You know who has the most fucking turnovers in history?
Yeah, that's true, too. Yo, nobody talks about that. That's so wild to me. Nobody. But at the same time, he had the space on his team, a 14-man roster, they still wouldn't be able to sign this motherfucker.
The positives that fucking LeBron's done.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that he kept his name out of headlines and his wife out of reality TV. Those are two, and got his kids both education and on the way fast track to the league. I really appreciate all of that about LeBron. Those are rare commodities and qualities.
Until the memoirs come out about fucking him and fucking
Listen, Kingslayer. Who here has not had a manifesto written about them? All right, you know what I'm saying. All right, now times are tough out here. All right, you know it's hard to please everybody. As long as you keep your family happy, Bronny, Bryce, Savannah, everybody else is happy. It's Clutch Sports, baby. We out.
The Iron Lungs.
This stream was provided by Clutch Sports, baby. We out.